Hey guys, John Shea here. I wanted to make a training video because I've received like, I don't know, 20 emails from people asking to write reviews for the site and, contribute music videos, maybe help write some band biographies. To be honest, I really don't have a whole lot of content in terms of like writing on this site. I've really only focused on music videos. I made one post, which is actually pretty long, about metalcore bands, and that's a specific keyword I targeted. If you're really serious about writing for the site, I'd really like to see quality content on here. I'm not gonna reject anything, especially if you decide you want to have biased opinions about things or write negative reviews. I mean, I'd prefer to see a lot more positive stuff. I actually listen to almost every single band that's on this website, and I've just hit over 1,000 videos. So there's a ton of music on here. This is pretty much like all the music I listen to all the time. So it's great that there's going to be people that are willing to contribute to Metalcore Kingdom and help out. Um, what I want to do is show you guys, you're going to be able to register here. There's a register button. There's going to be a link on the page I've sent you where you're going to register. You can use whatever username you want. After you've registered, I'm going to receive an email. When you log in, you're not really going to have any options off the bat until I upgrade you. I actually just made this fake username Joe. I named him Joe Bob, and by default you're just like a subscriber. I'm going to make everybody editors. So what I want to show you is I'm going to actually log out of my admin account here, and I'm going to go log in. So this is what it would look like for you guys once you're logged in. Site's going kind of slow tonight, so this is actually the second take on this video I had to make because it's like been loading so slow for me. In fact, actually, I already have this page open. I can just use this. So if I log in as Joe, all right. So this is what you're going to see when you log in. What you're going to be able to do is you're going to have, if you've never used WordPress, it's really not that difficult. Pretty much the only thing that you really need to do is go into posts, and you're going to be able to create new posts. So what I'm probably going to do is once I see people register, I'm going to make categories so that when people post, things will go under their name. And in fact, what I'm probably going to do as well is that when people make changes to things, I'm going to have to approve it before it actually goes live on the site. So if we're going to do a new post, we're going to go to Add New. I don't know what's going on here with my Windows. So there's, I guess, a little tutorial here. You can go through this and understand how to use this a little bit better. One thing you'll want to start out with is there's this Show Hide Kitchen Sink button. You'll probably want to hit that because it's going to give you a lot more extra options here for like bold and headlines and things like that. This is where you're going to do your title. This is a test post, or actually I'll do something better. I don't know. Parkway Drive, Atlas review. This could be like an example. You're going to write about the new Parkway Drive. So there's really only going to be a couple things you're going to want to use. You're going to see a lot of extra stuff down here. This redirect piece, you can just minimize this. You don't need that. You don't need the syndication anchor text option. You don't need to change the post layout. You don't need to worry about related posts or page links too. These are extra things that I've incorporated. Tune search. This is something you can add if you want. This is actually a cool little plugin I have. If we typed in Parkway Drive, it'll actually pull up albums from Amazon. And if you do add widget, it'll display a MP3 like flash icon where people can like preview the album. So that would actually be something good to add to this, if you decided to write about Deep Blue or another band, for example. Most bands I find are on Amazon, but there is a lot of stuff that's not. So really getting back to the basics here, you're going to, really here's where you're going to write your post. Write whatever you want. I may actually add in something else. I forgot to do it before I wrote this video, but I may add something that'll appear up in the top right here. that'll like score your posts based on certain criteria. Like if you're using like, underlining certain words, like if we were going to go after this specific keyword search on Google, that might be something that you could target. Like you got to underline this keyword, you got to bold the keyword once, you got to do other things to like optimize it so Google will actually find it when people go searching for this stuff, and we'll get more traffic to the site. It'd be really a nice thing to have with some quality content on here. So this is where you're going to write your post. If for any reason you want to like make a video doing a review, you can embed it using, if you click over to this text button, you can use the embed button over here. Otherwise, the only other basic thing I would mention is that for SEO purposes, this is basically how Google is going to look at the post once it's looked at. So let's just say we were going after Parkway Drive Atlas review, and in fact you might even see like, yeah, see there's already like these are examples of like someone searched for the review on Kerrang or Sputnik. So what I usually do is hit generate title, and it's going to tell you right here whether or not like the keywords where it's found, like if it's in the article, if it's in the URL of the page, like here it is in the URL. And then for the meta, like this is kind of what's like displayed on like the Google search on the snippet preview here. So you could say, this is my Parkway Drive Atlas review, and then you could add other stuff in here too. But that's pretty much like the very basics on getting started with this. If you have questions, then don't hesitate to message me on Facebook. The only other two things I did want to add is I'm going to actually add columns here. As you can see, I have like video reviews or written reviews by Andrew P., written reviews by Derek. I'm going to like, every time I register one of you guys, I'm going to add a column here. So basically I'll be able to like put people's posts, separate them into specific categories. The only other thing I'd recommend you do is for the tags. I use tags as specifically just for band names. You don't want to put anything else in here. The only thing you'd want is the band name. So if we're doing Parkway Drive, you'd want Parkway Drive as your tag. And what this will actually do is when people go looking for videos, not only is it going to find all the videos for Parkway Drive, but it'll find your written review as well, and then people can look at that on the site. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, like I said, if you have questions, then hit me up on Facebook. Thanks. Bye.